Have you ever wondered what makes the jaguar known as the most fearsome predator? With precise strikes, skull-crushing bites, and explosive power in every move, a jaguar can take down its prey in seconds. Get ready, because today you'll witness the most brutal jaguar battles ever caught on camera, where the line between hunter and hunted almost ceases to exist. Now hold on tight, because what you're about to see will take your breath away. Wild dogs. On the savannah, African wild dogs, the most disciplined warriors of the grasslands. They don't rely on claws or brute strength. Their weapons are teamwork and speed. They hunt in packs. But across the vast plains, a lone hunter, the jaguar, is watching, silent and calculating. Both are predators who rarely fail within their own territory. But in nature, the line between hunter and thief is as thin as a breath. And today, that line is about to be broken. In the barren desert, a jaguar hides among the trees, its eyes fixed on the pack of wild dogs below. It waits patiently until one drifts from the group. Then in a flash, it leaps down. But the barks echo through the air, alerting the pack. In an instant, dozens of wild dogs rush in, surrounding the predator. The jaguar roars, striking back with claws and fury, but the numbers are overwhelming. Bite after bite, it weakens and collapses within the circle of teeth. In this harsh land, the fastest doesn't always survive, only those who understand the power of the pack. Across the wide savannah, a wild dog is enjoying its meal. From afar, the jaguar catches the scent of blood and creeps closer.
No idea that I'm a idiot.
A single second of distraction, the jaguar lunges like lightning jaws, sinking deep into the dog's skull. A piercing yelp, the entire pack charges in, attacking the predator. The jaguar growls, struggles free, and bolts away, leaving behind the dying dog, its breath fading among its pack. In the world of fangs and claws, the line between hunter and the dead is only a heartbeat apart. Jaguar vs. Warthog. On the African plains, the warthog, a symbol of endurance and grit. Its curved tusks are weapons of defense, but its sharp hearing and scent are the true warning. They move in small groups, always alert, ready to protect each other to the end. Yet a hunter stalks nearby, the jaguar master of sudden strikes. On these plains, a single moment of carelessness can turn a survivor into prey. Across the arid land, the jaguar clamps its jaws around a warthog's neck, dragging it from its burrow growls echoing through the air. Each crushing bite makes the warthog writhe, its cries fading amid the pain. From afar, hyenas smell the fresh blood. They approach, greed gleaming in their eyes. In seconds, a violent fight erupts. Claws clash, dust fills the air. At last, the jaguar steps back, exhausted, leaving the carcass to the scavengers. In the wild, the best hunter isn't always the one who eats, but the one who knows when to stop. Deep in the jungle, the jaguar holds tight to a massive warthog. Its sharp teeth pierce deep into the prey's neck. A desperate cry echoes through the trees. The two bodies roll in a furious struggle. Dirt flies, dry leaves rain down. The warthog thrashes in vain, trying to escape, but the jaguar tightens its grip, delivering brutal, decisive bites. Moments later, silence returns. The warthog lies still, its final breath fading. The jaguar enjoys its reward. The battle is over, and once again, the true predator reclaims its throne in the jungle. Jaguar versus hyena. On the African plains, hyenas are the embodiment of strategy and discipline. Each pack moves like a perfectly tuned machine. They don't need brute strength, just patience and timing, and then they strike with the power of the collective. The jaguar, master of silence and speed, a solitary killer who relies on precision to end the hunt. Because in this world, the strongest isn't always the victor. Across the desert, the jaguar and the hyena clash over a carcass. The prey is torn apart, flesh-ripped growls and snarls filling the air. Two predators locked in a savage dance hunger turns them into beasts of war. The jaguar gives everything it has, but the hyena endures, relentless. At last, the jaguar withdraws, panting, while the hyena drags away the remains. In the end, only the strong and the hungriest prevail. Jaguar versus wildebeest. The wildebeest, the nomad of the African savanna. They move in herds, chasing green grass and water under the scorching sun. But in the shadows of the tall grass, another gaze follows the jaguar. It hunts differently, waiting for the perfect moment, striking with ruthless precision. In mere seconds, it can turn peace into chaos speed, an instinct colliding in an explosion of life and death. And in this world, when endurance meets speed, only one side survives. Across the cracked desert under the burning sun, a group of jaguars moves silently, eyes locked on a herd of grazing wildebeest. The herd remains unaware until it's too late. In a heartbeat, one jaguar bursts forward, an arrow through the air. Sand flies, and the wildebeest crashes down, struggling helplessly beneath fangs and claws. Seconds later, the others join in the hunt ends in chaos. Growls and the sound of tearing flesh echo through the still desert. When it's over, only the jaguars remain feasting on the spoils of sweat, blood, and survival.
That was amazing.
Amid the barren desert, a pack of jaguars hides within the tall grass, silently stalking a distant herd of wildebeest. They move slowly, gliding over the sand eyes, locked firmly on their target. The wildebeest graze, peacefully unaware that death is drawing near. Suddenly, one jaguar bursts forward, lightning fast, launching straight into the herd. A precise, deadly pounce, and a wildebeest crashes to the ground. The jaguar sinks its teeth deep into the prey's neck, thrashing violently amid clouds of dust. Moments later, the rest of the pack rushes in, surrounding the fallen beast and attacking all at once. Roars echo across the desert, a place where strength, speed, and pure instinct decide who survives. Jaguar versus crocodile. Beneath the muddy river, the crocodile ruler of the waters waits in silence. Its skin blends with the mud eyes and nostrils, peeking above the surface, ready to strike. The crocodile hunts not with speed but patience. One perfect ambush is all it needs. But today, the one entering its domain is the jaguar, fearless and bold. When these two titans meet, the calm river becomes a battlefield. In the middle of the river, the jaguar moves stealthily, eyes locked on a resting crocodile. When the distance is right, it lunges, muscles exploding. Water erupts, a violent struggle begins. They thrash and bite, strength against strength, predator versus predator. The crocodile weakens and the jaguar bites deep into its neck, dragging it ashore. It begins its feast victory for the one faster, bolder, deadlier. By the quiet riverbank, a jaguar grips a crocodile tightly teeth, buried in its thick hide. They roll in the murky water, splashing wildly. The struggle feels endless. Then the jaguar twists a fatal bite to the crocodile's head and drives it beneath the surface. Silence returns to the river. When it rises, the jaguar pulls the body ashore, savoring the prize, a fitting reward for the one who dared to challenge the king of the waters. Jaguar vs capybara. The capybara, the gentle spirit of South America's wetlands, yet a master of survival. They live in groups, always alert, guarding, while others rest. Their large bodies, waterproof fur, and diving ability make them vanish in an instant when danger strikes. But in nature, no safety is absolute. A silent hunter is near the jaguar, the only cat willing to chase prey into the water. A duel between patience and awareness, between the clever prey and the ultimate predator, is about to begin. At noon, a herd of capybaras lies on the sandy riverbank, unaware of the danger creeping closer. From afar, the jaguar moves, slow, smooth eyes locked on its mark. When only a few meters remain, it explodes a lightning-fast strike. Fangs sink deep into the capybara's back. It thrashes desperately, but the jaguar's strength is overwhelming. Moments later, it's dragged into the bushes, the final blow swift and merciless. The riverbank falls silent once more. Only the traces of the jungle's ruler remain. Jaguar versus antelope. On the vast savanna, the antelope, symbol of speed and vigilance, lives in a world where every shadow may hide a killer. Sharp eyes and ears always turn to the wind, a single sound, and the herd bursts into motion. Meanwhile, the jaguar, the silent stalker, inches closer, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. As the moment of truth nears the dry earth, trembles with the song of life itself. Here, only those who fear wisely and fight bravely endure. In the quiet canyon, the jaguar creeps slowly, eyes locked on the antelope ahead. The decisive moment comes. It lunges like lightning. The antelope panics, darting desperately, but too late. In a blink, it falls. Victory seems certain. But the story isn't over. Hyenas, the seasoned thieves, catch the scent of blood. They charge in wild and furious, forcing the jaguar to retreat. In an instant, the hunter becomes the loser, its prize stolen before its eyes. Jaguar vs. Anaconda. Deep in the Amazon swamps, the anaconda, the ghost of the waters. It doesn't need speed, it wins through power and patience. Every move, calculated, one squeeze, can end any escape. But this time, its opponent isn't helpless. It's the jaguar, the only one bold enough to invade its realm. No more hiding, this is a battle where instinct rules. Amid the tall grass, the jaguar moves silently. Suddenly from the brush, an anaconda emerges. Two predators lock eyes, the battle begins. The snake strikes first, latching onto the jaguar's leg, but the cat dodges swiftly, countering with a crushing bite to the neck. They roll and thrash earth, trembling with every twist. The anaconda coils tight, but the jaguar roars, breaks free, and delivers a final deadly bite to the head. The fight ends. The snake lies still. The jaguar stands victorious, breathing heavy, gazing over the wild plains where only the fast and the ruthless survive. These moments remind us, in the wild, every bite carries a verdict of life or death. The jaguar isn't just a symbol of strength, it's the embodiment of perfection in the art of hunting. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts, and subscribe so you won't miss the next wild encounter. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, where nature continues to tell its story of survival.